Here we go.
Okay.
Please let me know if you can see it.
I can see.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. So this is our last topic for this unit, and tomorrow we are going to have a speaking practice. Okay.
Okay.
So sorry, this is not. This is your activity. Do you remember this activity, guys?
There is an error.
So now, sorry, I am going to ask you some questions, and depending on the countables and uncountables now, and you have to answer, okay?
Okay.
So let me check. You have to count how many elephants are in the picture.
Well, I can see just only one.
Okay, so are you agree? Sorry, do you agree, David and Irving and Raquel? Just one?
I can see two.
Really?
Yes.
Where is the other one?
The other one is close to the bear and near to Jirafa.
The giraffe? There is not an
Giraffe.
elephant.
Yes, where is the how do you say puntero?
The pointer?
The pointer. Yeah.
This one.
Yes.
No,
It's
this
not
is,
an
I think
elephant.
it's a deer. No, I think it's not an
I can
elephant.
see a big
No, what do you think, guys? That is not an elephant. Maybe it's a deer.
Then it's only one elephant.
Okay. Okay, let
It's
me
not an
see.
elephant.
A difficult one. How many trees are in the picture?
Trees.
Yes, trees.
Oh,
20, 23.
there's a lot of three.
Yes, that's the answer one. A lot of them. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think this is just one. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, let me see, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. How many did you count? Who was that? 20 what?
23.
23. I counted 24. And let me see, how many tents are there? Do you know the meaning of tents? Tent. those ones in which you
Tiendas de campaña.
A lot of
Mhm.
temps.
You have to count it. Count them.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
15.
Okay, 15. And what about this one?
There are 15.
15, 16, 18, 20.
Okay. So I have to tell you something. To avoid counting all those objects or people that we saw in the picture, we have a trick. And the trick is quantifiers.
Okay.
So help me read. Let me see. David,
So,
help me read the slide, please.
okay. Quantifiers. We use quantifiers to express quantity of countable and uncountable nouns. Examples. I want some sugar on my coffee. She met a lot of people every week. And did you drink much alcohol?
Thank you. So we use it to express what, David?
Quantity.
Quantity. Quantity or
Quantity.
quantity?
Quantity. Okay. Thank
So,
you.
thank you. So if
Quantity.
I tell you how many people are in the picture, my goodness, we lose
Oh.
all the whole hour. So we use quantifiers to express quantity.
Okay.
For example, I want some sugar in my coffee. You cannot, or well, you can't. If you have time, you can count one by one your cups. How many cubes do you want in your coffee? If you have time, if you don't have time, we use some. Okay.
Some sugar.
She meets, sorry, that was my mistake. She meets a lot of people every week. She cannot count how many people she knows or she meets during the weekend, right? So that's why she used a lot of people. And did you drink much alcohol? Do you count the I don't know, grams, I think? I don't know, pounds? No, what's that? Letter?
Millimeters.
Okay. So you cannot do that. You count or you use quantifiers. And here we have the quantifiers. Juan, help me read.
Okay, well, for countable nouns, several. Example, I had several cars. Many. Example, there are many apples in my fridge. A few. I ate a few strawberries. Very few. There are very few pandas in the world. And some. I had some favorite songs. Now for uncountable nouns. Example, a large amount of. My dad has a large amount of money. Much. There are much yogurt in your fridge. A little. I put a little honey on my pancakes. Very little. There is very little food in my house. Some. I ate some butter at dinner time.
Excellent. Thank you. So for countable nouns, we use these ones. And if you see, we use some or both, countable and uncountable. So we start at several and we continue and continue and continue and finish with very few, which is a little, okay? And that's the same case. A large amount of, much, little, very little, and some, it's like in the middle. Okay. I have some favorite songs. It's countable. You can count how many songs you enjoy or your favorite songs. But we cannot count butter. So we use some for both. Can you give me an example? Let me see. Raquel, for several.
Mm, I have several. I have several books.
Okay. And do you read them? Yes. Or,
I have several cars.
oh, yes, this is my example. And your example was good also.
Okay.
Thank you. So, Irving, can you give me an example of very little?
Very little. Okay. There is very little ice cream in my fridge.
Very good job. This is uncountable. That's why you use very little. Few is for countables, and little is for uncountable. Let me see. David, can you give me an example of many?
Okay, with many.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that was a
um,
very strange example.
okay. Um, when I was younger, I drank many beers on weekends.
Okay, that's a good example. You see, now you don't use alcohol, you use beers, and you can count how many did you drink, right? So that's a very good example. And let me see, Juan, can you give me an example of much?
Okay. Um, there are um, there are much cheese in your salad.
Okay, very good job. Cheese. There are much cheese in your salad. Oh, and in we say yogurt, okay? Yogurt. So do you have any doubt regarding this topic?
No.
Okay, remember we start from a lot and we finish with a little, like a large quantity and then just a few. So we also use a majority. Those are other quantifiers that we can use for countable nouns, and those are others but that we can use for uncountable. If you want, you can take a screenshot and help me read, Raquel.
With countable nouns, a majority of, a number of, several, many, a large number of, a few, very few, a great number of. With with uncountable nouns, much, a great deal of, a large quantity of, a large amount of, a little, little, very little.
Thank you. Can you give me an example? Let me see. Irvin, using a great deal of.
A great deal of. Let me see. It's a great deal of
Deal.
uh, for practice tennis today. I don't know.
Could you repeat it?
Is a great deal of for practice tennis.
Okay, so which is your uncountable noun here?
Or is football? Yeah. It's a great deal of drink water.
Okay. So you say your uncountable noun, it's water, right? A great deal of water. Or I drunk a lot, or I drunk a great deal of water. We put the quantifier before the noun, like a majority of people, a number of apples, like in this example. I have several cars, a large amount of money. We always put before the quantifier and then the noun. And those are quantifiers that you can use with both countable and uncountable. So let me see. David, help me read, please. Hello, David. Are you there?
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry.
I was accidentally learning. Reading. Okay. With countable and uncountable nouns. Enough, all, more, must, less. Least, no, none, any, not any. Some, plenty of, lots of.
Okay, we can use a lot of, lots of, enough, all, more, must, less, least, no, none, any, nor any, some, plenty of. Just, well, for both countable and uncountable. That's why I put this example here, using some for countables and uncountable. So if you want, you can take a screenshot or then on the PPT. Do you have any doubt about this topic?
No.
Okay, so let's check. Um, no, that was not. Give me a second. Here we go. I will send you the link in the chat. Please open it, and on the link you will find, give me a second. You will find this. Okay, and this one you have to choose much or many, okay, depending on the rules. Choose the correct answer, this one or this one. The same case here and here. You have to be careful or pay attention on the context, because the context will help you a lot. So you have to pay attention on what you are reading. Okay? And then click on terminado. You click on comprobar respuestas, and you will get your score here. Okay? Do you have any doubt?
Okay.
Okay.
So do it, and if you have any question, please let me know. Giovanni, are you there? Hello. Giovanni, here is the link. I send you the link in the chat. We have been studying quantifiers, like several, many, a few, very few, some, a large amount of, much, little, very little, and some. So now we are practicing. This is your activity. You have to select the correct answer, the same case here, here, and here. Then you click on terminado, comprobar mis respuestas, and you will get the score. Okay? when you finish, you can type the answer in the chat, or no, send me a screenshot of your answers and your score on WhatsApp. If you want it being personal or group, it's okay. Okay, thank you, Raquel. We are going to wait for your other classmates and then I'm going to help you with the round answers. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
Irvin, how is everything going? Almost done? Okay. And Juan, how is everything going?
Oh, yes.
Did you finish?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Can you send me the score on WhatsApp, please, to WhatsApp, Juan, because
Oh,
I don't want to my computer have
oh
any
well.
problem, you know.
I don't know how to get the score because I click on terminated, but uh,
You,
just say me check my answer, or
Mhm.
the option is send the answers to my teacher.
Oh, you need to click check or comprobar mis respuestas.
Oh, okay.
And then you will get your score.
Okay. To your WhatsApp.
Yes, please. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So I think the most common mistakes are in part number 2 and 3. Just give me a second. Okay, the first mistake I saw was number 11. Let me see. Songs are countable or uncountable? Are songs countable or uncountable? What do you think?
Sounds, in my opinion, are uncountable.
Countable
Uncountable.
songs, but here is
Yes.
in plural.
Yes, songs.
Do you
Or
remember?
could
Do
be
you remember?
countable.
Mhm. You can count how many songs do you know? It's kind of difficult, but you can.
Mm,
And also here is in plural.
yes, simpler.
And if you have a word or a noun in plural, it's because it can be counted. Okay. If you have, this is the key. If you have in plural, things in plural, you have to use many. Okay.
Okay.
Because for countable and uncountable, we have singular and plural. Sorry, for countable, we have singular and plural. And for uncountable, just singular. Okay.
Okay.
So that's why this is much or many.
Many.
Many, because it's countable. Okay, let me see the other one. Let me check the mistakes here. Okay, the other one is, thank you, Irving. Guys, if you want to practice more, I can send you like a homework, another like worksheet like this. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so after the class, I will send you a link, another link. So let me see this one. I think this one. Oh, the first one. A lot of people. Can we count people?
No.
And people is plural or singular?
Plural.
Okay.
So it's countable. It's difficult, but it's countable. For example, we are here, how many? 6 people. Okay. So we can count. I mean, if there are a lot of people, it's difficult. But if you want, if you have time, you can count it. Okay, so yes, Juan. So that's why, because here you have plural, you use have. Okay. Another one, let me see. Can you count problems? This is an exception. We say problems, but we cannot count it because they are untangible. Untangible. We cannot count it. And for answers, we say yes a lot. Okay. We don't say yes a lot of. If you say yes a lot of, you have to add the noun. Yes, a lot of problems. So for that reason, we just say yes a lot. Or any letters for me, a lot. If you have here of, you have to add the noun. Let me see what else. Okay. The correct answer is or are. Guys?
Are.
Why?
Other
Because it's a food.
So you say a food. I will eat a food. You are counting food. I will ask you, is food or foods? Does
my opinion is the correct is
is because food is uncountable. You cannot count food. You can count food if they are one by one, like 3 dishes of food. Now you're using a countable noun, dishes. But food is uncountable. If you are saying apple, yes, you can. Bananas, yes, you can. Butter, no. But this word, you cannot count it. Food, this specific word, you cannot count it. That's why you use is. Okay? And here, a lot of things. This is in plural. That's why you use need. Needs is just for singular. Okay? Let me see what else is here. Let me check. Oh, we use a few for, or here we have the explanation. Few is for countable and little is for uncountable. So let me, the number 7, I like to ask you, what do you think, a little or few? Few is for countable and a little for uncountable.
A little.
A little for uncountables. But here we have plural.
No, the correct answer is a few.
A few.
There's no sentido. I don't know how say sentido.
Sense.
Sense, right? There's no sense if you
Use little.
construct an oration with a little, because I'd
Mhm.
like to ask you a few questions. Sounds very strange if you add a little, because sounds like that, something like that. I like to ask you a little questions, not
Yes.
right.
Yes. And also because we use few
Yes.
for countables and questions are countable. If you see here, you have a plural noun. And also, for example, let me see, how many questions are here? How many
12
questions?
questions.
12, yes? So you can count questions. That's why you use you. Do you get it?
Okay.
And this one, I think this is more for context. That's why I think that's like in general, you got more wrong answers in this because you need the whole context. For example, polar regions. Is this plural or singular?
Plural.
So many or much?
Many.
Many. Because the rule says many is for countable. So let's check another one. Okay, many or much says let deserts consist of sand dunes and bar rocks, and many are near mountain ranges. So we are talking about sand dunes and bar rock. We have two nouns. So this is plural. That's why we add many. So you have to be careful with the context in this part because this is like also reading comprehension. Okay. Let me see what else. Although we might assume that very few or lots kind of life live in desert. In fact, there are a lot of many of plants, animals, and insects in this region. Here you have to pay attention on context because those can be for plural and those can be for plural. But the key is this one. Although we might assume that very few kind of live in desert, in fact, there are a lot or many. Let's check. What do you put here? You put many, but we don't say many of. We say lot of.
¿Vos
Or
crees que aquí no
many
entra?
plants. The
Aquí
key
no
is
crees que entre. Te digo porque
yes, Juan.
oh, sorry.
Oh, don't worry. So we use lots of. We use lots because we have here of. Let me see. I think we have time. So let's answer this. Help me read Irving.
All paragraph.
Stop here. Stop here.
Okay. In geography, there's a desert is an area which receive few little rain and which lose a few lot of is measured through evaporation.
Okay, stop here. What do you think? Few or little?
Hola, bienvenidos todos una vez más al canal en el día de hoy.
Guys?
Maybe few.
Okay, let's check. Few is for countable nouns. Do you think you can count rain?
No, a little.
Little because rain is uncountable. We don't say two rains, right? Okay. So continue. In which loses a few of or a lot of its moisture. Raquel? A few of or a lot of its moisture?
Mm, a lot.
A lot of. Because you are talking about quantity, because you pay attention on the context, and also because you cannot count the moisture.
Mm.
So you use lot, because lot is used for both countable and uncountables. That means that we are talking about uncountables, because you cannot count moisture. That's why few cannot be an option. Okay? So then we say many or much polar regions can be called desert, but most of us think of a desert has been a sandy, rocky area with not enough or few water. Juan?
Say just sorry, bro, because I'm a little busy here. Mm,
Okay, don't worry.
yes. What is the uh,
Oh,
question?
this one. Not enough or few. But most of us think of a
Oh, few
desert.
water.
Few? Okay, let's check. I think
Sorry. Not enough.
depending on the context. Why do you
Yes.
think it's not enough?
Oh, no, yeah. Depending on the context, in much polar region can be called deserted, but most of us think of a desert as being a sandy, rocky area with few water. Yes, in
Few,
this case, few water.
few. Can you count the water?
Uh, mm, few with countable. Oh, it's a little with uncountable. Oh well, it's not countable. So not enough
Mhm.
water.
You have to remember the rules.
Yes.
These are the rules. Few is for countables. Little, or this one that we use for both, like enough, we're going to use not enough
Oh yes.
because water is uncountable. So we cannot use few.
Yes,
Yes.
in my exam I put not enough.
Okay.
Just I've been a little
Busy?
distracted because
Okay.
we are the um, health personnel of the community.
Okay, don't worry.
Fumigando, I don't know how to say fumigando.
I don't know. I will search it. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Spraying, I believe, no? I
I
guess.
don't know. So I will search it and then I will tell you.
Yes.
But guys, I think it's important for you to practice in this topic, to study, to make a review, because also we're going to have a speaking practice tomorrow. So you have to practice, and I will send you another worksheet like this one. Then this will be your homework. Then you send me your score. I mean, a whole screenshot to know what answers you got wrong and to help you to understand why. So, do you have any comment, any doubt?
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, guys, don't feel bad if you don't understand at all one topic. This have to help you or motivate you to study more about the topic. So I invited you to search on YouTube if you have any doubt about our topics. Also, you have practice or exercises on your platform. Also, I upload the PPT on the WhatsApp group. So I think you have a lot of resources to study by your own if you have any doubt. And also, I am here to explain you if you have any doubt. And you can search for activities like in this website, live worksheet to practice. And don't feel bad if you don't understand at all a topic. It's completely normal, but you have to practice and practice more to understand completely a topic. So I motivate you to practice, to speaking, reading, speaking, listening, to understand at all the topics. So I think that's all for the class. I don't know if you have any comment.
No, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, I will stop.
Could you send the link in the WhatsApp group, please?
Yes, do you want the same one or the next one? Because I am going to send you another link, or do you want the same and also the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but
Okay, so I'm